And Swati, you talk a lot about reclaiming your inner fire. So, what does that truly mean in practical and day to day life?
Through a process, building a success mindset, rituals, learn how to process your emotions, and learn to build effective communication skills. So, how to speak and present yourself to others in an assertive way, and learned how to create money to build financial freedom and time freedom.
How can someone differentiate between external motivation and internal purpose?
So, external motivation is, I always believe that it is temporary. Fear of embracing their own truth, fear of being expressing their true thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Because this fear, like, will keep you in a safe mode that don't try, don't tell, don't change. It will think that you are in a safe mode, but it was not the truth. It was keeping you small, not to take that action.
And you also mentioned about building a mindset greater than your emotions. So, how can one practically do that, especially during difficult times?
Okay. I always suggest that journal. Journaling helps you a lot because I do it daily. So, writing the raw thoughts, what you are processing in your mind, write all this without any judgments, without any filters, write it then.
So, folks, you have tuned into TGV and hearty welcome to the Guiding Voice podcast series, the world's only quadrilingual podcast at this moment of recording. And we are trying to embark into multiple languages as we speak. And here we embark on transformative conversations for a better future. And we want to simplify and amplify your journey to success. I'm your host, Navin Samala, dedicated to making the world a better place by bringing you wisdom through valuable discussions with experts designed to simplify and amplify your success. And thank you so much for tuning in. So, folks, we are joined by Swathi B. She is a personality development and life coach dedicated to helping individuals raise beyond fear, self doubt, and generational conditioning. Through deep reflection, rituals, and courageous self expression, she guides people to unlock their authentic selves, transform limiting beliefs, and live a life anchored in purpose and emotional strength. So, Swati, hearty welcome to the Guiding Voice podcast series. How are you doing today?
Thank you. Thank you so much for making me part of this such wonderful platform to be a guiding voice. And thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, pleasure to have you. And Swati, first things first, why should somebody tune into our conversation and spend their valuable time with us?
Because if you are struggling with fear or doubt or insecurities, this is your moment to build your legacy, turn your pain into power.
All right. Superb. So, folks, today we are going to have an interesting conversation on the topic at hand: reclaim your inner fire, breaking free from general conditioning. But before we get into our conversation, here is an exciting twist as always. Let us tickle our guest's brain first. So, Swati, get ready for a rapid fire round of random words, and I'm going
Okay.
to mention a few. You need to respond to them as crisply and as quickly as possible without thinking much. And if you're ready, let's get started.
Yeah, good.
Hello, I'm Steve Ahern, one of the judges of the Asia Podcast Awards. I'm interrupting this episode to let you know that you're listening to an award-winning podcast. This podcast won its category in the 2024 Podcast Awards, so you know you're listening to quality. Enjoy your listening experience, and congratulations to the team who created this award-winning podcast for you.
All right. So, my first word is curiosity.
Stepping into the unknown with certainty,
Wow. Invention,
remembering who you truly are.
future,
It becomes certain when you decide.
becomes certain when you decide. Amazing. Universe,
A mirror,
leadership.
leading through self transformation.
Okay. Success,
Self transformation ritual.
Self transformation ritual. Amazing. Life.
Life is love.
Courage.
Courage is standing alone.
Aliens.
Extraterrestrial beings.
Okay. Do you think they are existing?
Yes, yes, exist.
Okay. And the last one is career.
Passion.
Superb. I loved all your responses and thank you so much for participating in the first rapid fire round so sportively. There is one more rapid fire round toward the end of the episode, so stay tuned.
Okay.
And Swati, thanks once again for being part of our journey in shaping the careers and lives of millions across the globe. So let's get the ball rolling. So talk to us about who is your guiding voice.
As I always speak out, my guiding voice is always my coach rather than like my soul guru, Mr. Ashwin Kumar. He is a well known law of attraction coach, business consultant from Chennai. He is well known for his success business trainings, personality development, and teaching life skills. And he is a founder of Win Training Platform, impacting many people to transform their life to a better version.
I see. So
So
kudos to Mr. Ashwin Kumar. Thanks for being a great coach. And I heard a lot of positive things about you through Swati. So keep that up. And Swati, let's move to my next one. Talk to us about your success mantra, which means share with our audience the top three things that have contributed to your success so far.
I always believe in self discipline. When you discipline yourself, nothing outside world can stop you for doing anything that you want to do. So I ritualize this. I push myself, self discipline myself to build routines, rituals, and habits that makes me a better version every single day. I always believe in this self discipline. And like next step is self empowerment rituals. You have to the rituals like to build your mindset, to process your emotions like emotional resilience, and the rituals of communication skills is one as like ritual is like one of the toastmasters is my communication ritual. So next is self awareness, how it came, what went well. So reflecting on my everyday, what I am today, what I was yesterday. So reflecting every single day on my thoughts and taking step towards the next better version of myself. These are the three rituals I follow regularly, do consistently, no matter whatever, whoever, wherever I am.
Mhm. Amazing. So inspiring. And so I have gone through your career path. It is quite interesting. Like you have taken up diverse roles, and in between, you also had a career break. And finally, you have become a personal development and life coach. So, what inspired you to take this particular path of personality development as well as life coaching?
So the inspiration come from my personal story because I struggled in different aspects of life and career. Starting my career was a struggle, and after starting my career also it was a struggle. Because of this fear and self doubt is always keeping me held me back. That I was not aware that when I was struggling. So I like why we are doing the job for the sake of finances. So I understood that this is like generational conditioning, like we were prepared ourselves, like taught us that go to school, get some marks, get some grades, get some job. So then you will settle. After that, you will get marriage, you will children. So you keep on working. So when you will be free, there is no life planning, there is no financial planning, there were no life skills present. Life skills, I mean, how to think, how to process your feelings and express yourself others in an assertive way. So we were not at all taught all these skills. That's why people are struggling, even though everyone are studying, everyone are doing their jobs, everyone are doing their business. What was missing? The life education was missing. The life skills were missing. The schools were not teaching us this knowledge, because no matter how many degrees you make, ultimately you will struggle to build relationship, whether in job or in business. You can't succeed in business when you can't build a relationship with your clients or customers. You can't build a relationship within your loved ones also, because you were never taught in the first place. So I struggled in different aspect, and also we also not taught about this financial education. This we were not taught that how the money can be created. Money is a number game. So we need to learn how money can be created. We were never taught. Our value system will attract the money energy. This was not taught to us in school. That's why many people, not only myself, everyone are struggling in the same or the other way. All are similar struggles. So I make myself understood through my learnings, my experiences, that so our belief system created this experience for us in our reality. So how the belief system was formed? Through our early childhood experiences. So until 7, we our complete personality will be developed. When we were born, we were not we were pure, raw, real, and authentic versions. There were no filters of fear, doubt, or insecurities. We were very free to express ourselves, very free to express our feelings, emotions. We are unlimited energy. We are free to do anything. We feel like limitless. That is the real version of ourselves. But that was covered by this fear, doubt, and insecurities over generations. Even they were not aware of that, because they were also born and brought up in such situations and environments. People were not aware that they don't know that they don't know. So I understood this, why we are struggling in the first place. No life proper education, not able to understand our biology, because our psychology, physiology is related to biochemistry. People were not able to understand the science behind our thoughts and emotions. Our thoughts are electric and our emotions are magnetic. Even though our thoughts are may real or fake, but your emotions don't lie. You will attract who you are, not what you want. I always believe in this. So I understand this generational pattern of everyone. Everyone are similarly struggling, but the only thing they was not aware. So our belief system and the situations and the environments created our present personality. So it can be reversed through building your value system. So I understand this process. Value system creates your beliefs, behaviors, your character, and personality. So build your values with great values, great beliefs, great energy, great actions. So great, you build a great character and great personality, and you will create your great reality. I always believe is this. So I understood this psychology, and I that's why I understood why I have struggled in the first place. So I transformed my life completely. I want to be that guiding light to others. So I choose this career as my
Right.
passion.
Mhm. Got it. So now that you have had your own fair struggles in terms of getting to the position where you are today, you wanted to guide people in the right direction and be their guiding light. That's why you became a personality development and a life coach. That is so interesting and at the same time inspiring. And Swati, you talk a lot about reclaiming your inner fire. So what does that truly mean in practical and day-to-day life?
Reclaiming inner fire means, as I always said, that when we were born, we are pure. We have that fire, that we have that energy, high energy state. So through generations, it was covered by the fears, doubts, and insecurities. The reclaiming in your inner fire means remembering who you truly were when you were born. So just you have to remove the filters through a process, building a success mindset, rituals, learn how to process your emotions, and learn to build effective communication skills. So, how to speak and present yourself to others in an assertive way, and learn how to create money to build financial freedom and time freedom. You will be free of all these things. That is what my inner fire says.
Hmm. Great. This is an interesting perspective. You already have that particular fire, but it is clouded by self doubt, right? And apart from self doubt, there is some insecurity also. Great. And let's move to the next one. How can someone differentiate between external motivation and internal purpose?
So, external motivation is, I always believe that it is temporary. It comes from external pressure, like achievements, performance. I have to do this because it was expected to do. So, but it was temporary. Over a period of time, it may help you, but in the long run, it will not help you because it make you feel shrink. This means your body is not connected what you are thinking. If there is no mind body connection, you can't decide and take action. So, whereas internal motivation is in myself, I like when I struggled in my life, I decided to change myself, to change my life. So, that's what I have seen the changes in my life without me seeking external approval or validation or waiting for someone or something to change in order to make a difference in my life. So, I didn't wait for that feeling. So, I understood. I stand alone to overcome my struggles. So when I completely overcome my struggles, I understood, yeah, this is someone who needs, because I have helped myself in overcoming such situation so that I can help others to rise from where I am was to who I am today. So I can inspire people to take that action. Okay, this is possible. So we can start from now and can achieve that success. It is my internal motivation. It's a compass, you say. I found my purpose in that. So I found my passion in that and I built a career around it.
Hmm.
This is my journey.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So, talk to us about any difficult situation that you have gone through in your life.
Difficult situation was I was struggling in my career as well as finances too at the same time, because I don't want to do that job, but should do because of my finances to meet. But at the same time, the finances were not sufficient enough to lead a successful life, free life, not meeting all the expenses. So I struggled at the both times. I was not able to progress in career, not able, I was doing what I could do, but I was not receiving the the appreciation or for my effort, because I has this inner fear and doubt. I'm operating through this energy. So people were attracted, like, so that they doubt me. So they see me as a failure. So my inner emotions reflected in my reality as persons, as the situations. So I understood I struggled in this. So I decided to change my career and want to know how rich people will make money, how money was created. I learned all these things. So I took a step to quit my job So I also started doing business also. Like I worked in real estate and life insurance also. In that also I struggled. Why? Because people were telling you to do business, sharing their product, but they are not telling how to sell, how to build a network, how to connect with people. So as I was earlier also struggling all with all this, the same struggle repeated there. So I found no, this is maybe business. I thought that was business was not my cup of tea. Okay, I started like I built my personality. I transformed my life. I understood. Okay, can I build a passion around this career? I mean, uh, so I decided to establish my career in life coaching. So I quit my job and started my personal branding. I started with personal branding and social media with digital marketing. So in this process, so I also got an networking business opportunity. It's from iGlove International. So when I took the opportunity, it's a gateway for financial freedom and time freedom. So I understood and got through the company. The iGlove International is already well established in different countries. It's built through a great leadership activities and matter. So the product was very good. It was related to like a bioresonant technology. It's more than like a not a cosmetic, not a medicine, but it is a therapeutical product for your skin wellness. So product was very good. So it was a networking business opportunity. So I started this opportunity because I found an opportunity in taking this business opportunity. Like I always wanted to do an MBA, but I never, because I need some investment to do that MBA. I go to college and get my degree. So at the end of the time, but does all MBA students are getting recruited? No. So why? The practical marketing skills were missing. Here is the opportunity. I can learn through this. If I taken this opportunity, I got an opportunity to learn free entrepreneurial MBA coaching. So I am learning marketing, social media, business, every skill. I am learning how to build network, how to build connections, how to communicate, how to do social media marketing and digital marketing. So I have found this opportunity and took this opportunity. So I am improving my skills in a multidimensional way.
Okay. Excellent. Great to see you have diversified your career, as I mentioned earlier, and you're trying to embrace every opportunity and try to make most out of it. And let's move to the next one. A while ago, you mentioned a little bit about this generational conditioning, which shapes our beliefs unconsciously. So, share with us, how can people start recognizing and breaking those cycles?
So people need to be aware of that. Someone should share this through counseling or posting, because I understood that people need this knowledge. So I started this social media posting so that people get can aware of their situation, how the life must be planned, how the finances must be planned, how the what skills do you need in order to lead a successful life in real, not the degree or something else. So I understood this one. So I understood this one. So I started with presenting and educating people to wherever I go, to whoever I talk, I express effortlessly. So this concept of life and what we need really.
Okay. And through your social media posts, you are able to help people recognize and break those cycles. Amazing. So, what role does this fear play in keeping people stuck? And how do you help them raise above it?
Okay. Fear, in the sense, I believe that fear of embracing their own truth, fear of being expressing their truth, thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Because this fear, like, will keep you in a safe mode that don't try, don't tell, don't change. It will think that you are in a safe mode, but it was not the truth. It was keeping you small, not to take that action. So, fear and self doubt, I always say that they are the illusions you were taught from generations, from the life you were taught. So, because what you are truly. Only need to remove is these filters to overcome. You need to remove these filters. There is a process to remove this fear and doubt. When you will follow this process, definitely you will overcome this fear and doubt.
Right. Got it. And you also mentioned about building a mindset greater than your emotions. So, how can one practically do that, especially during difficult times?
Okay. I always suggest that journal. Journaling helps you a lot because I do it daily. So, writing the raw thoughts, what you are processing in your mind, write all this without any judgments, without any filters. Write it that because some were fear that what what might go if some others sees that, some others read as it has also fear. Okay, if you write it, then tear it. But what is the point of tearing when you don't understand what is going within you inside? So write your thoughts very clearly and write your feelings you are experiencing at that moment and name the emotions. So understand them whether they are positive or negative, from where it is coming. From it is coming from fear or doubt. Is it making your body feeling good or feeling not good? So reframe them into positive sentence in such a way that you will understand that is positive sentence, and the same way your body energy feel good about reframing that sentence. So you have changed the energy, but you need to repeat it often because your subconscious mind doesn't accept the moment you start. It needs repetition. So when you repeat this, it will accept to believe as your truth. Then you will see it in your reality for what you want. So you can turn the fear into faith, courage, self doubt into self confidence. So it's a process to emotions, the feelings, the thoughts very clearly. So that's what you build an emotions such that is a greater than that mindset greater than that your emotions. It's a process.
Okay. Got it. And you also mentioned about the power of rituals as well as reflection, right? So, can you share a few transformative rituals that have changed your own life?
I follow three rituals. First one is success mindset ritual. Build your mindset. First, meditation, reading, gratitude journaling, visualization, practicing this gratitude mindfulness, putting everything positive, whatever it is possible for you, whether it is a podcast, reading a book, listening to something or something, feed your mind always positive things. It's what is the power of positive thinking. And number two is a body ritual because ultimately, when you do anything, ultimately what you get, a feeling good enough, not good enough. When you feel good enough means exercising, breathing techniques, yoga, and walking in nature with barefoot. Small things you can change in your body because it makes the feel body good. When your body is feeling good, it releases feel good hormones, that the chemicals. It's a biochemistry. So you feel the energy. And number third is reflection ritual. My reflection ritual is like writing my thoughts. What went well in the day? What did I achieve? What are the challenges? And what did I learn? So I write these three and then end with end my day with reading a book or listening to a podcast and go to sleep. These are my three rituals.
Mhm. Wonderful and powerful, and I'm doing many of them except for meditation. I think I have to get on to the meditation somehow. That is not becoming part of my rituals yet. But great thoughts were there, and many people also seek quick fixes for happiness and success. So, why do you believe this sustainable change is going to take time and it is not instant?
Because I learn it from my becoming, not at the moment I decide or take a step. I learned it from becoming. So it's not a quick change because when the belief system is generational, you can't do quick fixes. You need to understand and aware of the situation, what was going wrong and what is limiting you. So you need a process, you need a success mindset. How to process? There is a process. When you follow this process only, you will get the result. There is a science behind this. I always said this that our thoughts are electric, our emotions are magnetic. So, thoughts and emotions, we can process this for our good, for our highest good. It's a process because it's a process to learn. Because when you repeat it over often, it will become certain in your reality when emotion is very powerful, very magnetic. You no need to chase something. You will attract it naturally. So that's what I believe in from becoming this.
Right. Got it. And also, how do you turn pain into purpose? Share a personal story that shaped this particular belief. Of course, you have been talking about some of the hard circumstances you have been through, but there might be one major incident or something which might have triggered this entire thought process in terms of transforming pain and turning it into purpose, right? So, talk to us about it.
Okay, pain into power means I already mentioned what I have struggles I have gone through this fear and self doubt. So I understood this process like in, for example, I say share my in my career. This fear and self doubt helped me take that right action what really matters to me, because I was in a post production operations manager in a wedding photography. I was leading a team of 10 people. As I was fearful and doubting myself, I became like a people pleasing mentality. When I became people pleasing mentality, I seek for others approval or validation in order to them to do something for myself. So this means I have no authority of my knowledge. So you people will take in you granted for that. People will not listen to you the way you wanted. But end of the day, you need to show some performance and the project to be completed. People were not listening to me. I couldn't able to lead the team people to do that work in time. But ultimately, I have to answer my boss that how you could not be able to make the team to work. So I was clueless. I had a fear of failure. So the reality becomes I failed to lead the team. I failed to complete the project. So I couldn't express that one because I too have this fear of expressing myself, because this may lead to conflict. What if they remove my job? So all these fears and doubts are reflected in my career. I've seen the difference. So I struggle. This is my journey of self doubt, how self doubt and fear played a role.
Right. Amazing. And uh, we also spoke a little bit about legacy, right? So, what does legacy building mean to you, and how can an ordinary person start building their legacy today?
So legacy to means it's not about titles or the performance or the productivity. It means you create a meaningful difference in the world so that people will remember when you were not there also. So the impact you have made in changing their lives meaningful and to build a success life, that's what the impact I called. The people will remember who you were, what your values are, how the kindness and compassion towards others people's life to create a meaningful difference for their highest good. So I always build this. I want to leave this legacy in the world to impact people. Yes, there is a way to be successful in every aspect of life. You can be successful because we too have this belief of like that somebody will have rich means rich people will don't have successful relations. Rich people were arrogant. Rich people were they were not earning money in a proper way. These are the money beliefs around us, keeping us the money away from us. We keep on chasing, but it was keeping away from us. So I understood what was wrong, what could be changed, what was in my control. This is all about the legacy I want to build to be successful in all dimensions.
Mhm. Excellent. This is so inspiring conversation. So, Swati, this story reminds of the phoenix, okay, which rises from the ashes, and your story is a true testament of resilience, and most importantly, becoming the person that you wish to be. So, this has been fabulous conversation so far, but it's time for us to add some more excitements and some more spice to the episode, which means we have come to the second rapid fire round. If you're ready,
Yeah. Yeah, yes.
start it. Okay.
Yes.
So my first bullet out of second rapid fire round is, if you could have one gigantic billboard anywhere with anything on it, what would it say?
Be who you are, not who the world told you to be.
Hmm. So powerful. And describe yourself in just one word.
Transformational.
That's the one of my favorite words actually. And one book that changed your mindset.
Attitude is everything.
A morning ritual that you can't skip.
Success mindset and body ritual.
One word that defines a legacy for you.
Impact.
Wow. And one limiting belief that no longer serves you.
I don't need others' approval to feel worthy.
Okay. So fire, water, air, or earth. Which element are you?
Fire.
Somehow I had a gut feel you would go for it because I see that fire in your eyes. And here comes the last one for the second rapid fire round. What is one electronic gadget or a fantasy gadget that you like to see or invent yourself?
Mind mirror. Because
Mind mirror.
mind
Okay.
mirror is the showing, not the face, what your exact thoughts, what your feelings and emotions, so that individual people will can know that what to change, what to be better, and transform their life. I don't need to struggle anymore because we can adjust the energy through the mirror.
Hmm.
This
Superb,
is
superb. I loved it. And after that amazing second rapid fire, let's flip back to the mainstream. So here comes my last question. How can leaders and parents break emotional patterns so they don't pass them on to the next generation?
work on yourself, invest in yourself. Always I say that because no matter who you are, where you are, when you work on yourself, you will be better at what you think, what you feel. But when you start to feel and do better, you will ultimately see the difference in the outer world. So no need to be a specific like parenting or something or leaders. Work on yourself, invest in yourself, no matter like anything. I always believe in this.
Right. Superb. I thoroughly enjoyed talking to you. And as I said earlier, you are an epitome of inspiration and keep doing the great work that you have been doing. And
Thank you.
before I let you go, share with us how is your experience being hosted on the Guiding Voice podcast?
It was very exciting because I always wanted to express my true self without any filters. So I want to share my story so that can help others to rise from their own struggles. So when I got this opportunity, I really felt blessed that universe has given me an opportunity to lead like a lighthouse those who are seeking out there in their darkness. So, and thank you for this opportunity to become this part and to become this guiding light.
Thank you so much. And I wish you more power. Keep up the great work, as I said earlier. And wish to see you again on the Guiding Voice and come back to the show and share your wisdom with our audience in future. And
Definitely.
yeah, all right. So, friends, that was our episode with the Swathi B. She's not only a personality development and life coach, she's also an active Toastmaster. And in fact, I got connected through her because I've been attending a lot of Toastmasters meetings and open houses off late, and I met her there. And I immediately thought, okay, let us have her as a guest on our show. That's a brief connection trivia. All right. So before we get into the final trivia segment, here is a request in case if you have loved the conversation and found it useful. Please share with at least three of your friends or colleagues or family members who would also like the guiding voice to spread the knowledge and help others grow just like you. Now it's time for us to cruise into the trivia segment. So today's trivia is about the creating the legacy and various factors that will make us a great person. So first and foremost is emotion is not equal to truth. You know, neuroscience suggests that emotions are temporary chemical reactions and not facts, which means what you feel is not always what is real. So please keep a note of it. Second is daily rituals. I think Swati has been practicing certain daily rituals. In fact, I also follow a lot of daily rituals, which I'll talk or which I'll share in the future episodes. But daily rituals and the brain, there is a strong connection. People who start their day with gratitude journaling or mindful breathing are 27% more likely to report higher emotional resilience. Third fact is about generational healing. Studies show that trauma can be inherited genetically up to 3 generations, proving that inner healing can literally change family history. So, it is definitely time to reflect on what is causing trauma in us, and we have to really divorce it, or else it may carry to the next generations as well. So, better to fix it and let the next generations carry only positive vibes and all the great stuff that we are doing. And the final fact is that legacy in psychology. You know, according to Eric Erickson, the final stage of psychological growth is generativity versus stagnation, where true fulfillment comes from creating something that outlives you. So, folks, that's it from the trivia perspective. Likewise, if you know any interesting facts related to the psychology of human brain, related to growth, related to success mindset, do let me know. Or if you have found any inspiring leader, do let us know about them. And if you are watching this episode on YouTube, you can comment there. Or if you have found this on social media or any other audio platform, you can comment there as well. So thank you so much for tuning in and also for being part of our awesome TGV family. So until next time, take care, stay inspired, and remember, the best is yet to come. Goodbye for now. See you all in the next episode with another amazing guest. Take care. Love you all. Bye bye.